Welcome to Hometown Happenings. I'm Carol McCarthy, and I'm standing here among a number of entities involved in developing the Scenic Overlook, which is behind us. There's so many of us here that you can maybe not see it, but we'll take a closer look in a little bit. But I wanted to introduce to you some of the people behind the scenes of this planning and creating this. And we've got MnDOT, we've got Pelican River Watershed District, we've got the City of Detroit Lakes, and we've got Plant Elements. And just everybody involved, and there are many more. We've got the Minnesota Conservation Corps, and we'll learn more about that as we progress into Hometown Happenings today. Standing with me right now is Tom Lundberg, and he is with MnDOT. And Tom, what is MnDOT's role in this project?
Our role is mainly the Overlook portion of the whole area out here. In the late 50s, the Overlook, if you all remember the wall out there with the split face rock, it was getting really old, and it wasn't going to withstand the construction that we were having, so we had to remove that. And for our feature, we wanted to put something back in there to perpetuate the view with the lake, and just have that place where people could come and enjoy the lake, maybe have a lunch, sit down, have gatherings and things like that. So what you can see behind us is what's being constructed. It's about a half-moon shaped feature with some planters in it and small walls that people can sit on there and come down and enjoy a picnic or something and just enjoy the view of the lake.
All right. And I understand Hoffman Construction is the contractor? They
are the prime on the major portion of the Highway 10 project there, and there's several subcontractors that have done a lot of the different work around the town here.
All right, Tom Lundberg with MnDOT. And moving to my right here, I've got Tara Getter with the Pelican River Watershed District. And Tara, what is the Pelican River Watershed District's role in this?
We had a number of roles in this project. The first and foremost one was the management of stormwater runoff coming off the new road system here. And so we have installed 2 rain gardens on the east and the west side of the Overlook area here that manage the stormwater coming in before it was actually just piped directly into the lake. So there's been some great improvements. And along with that, we've also are naturalizing these ponds so they'll be attractive with butterfly gardens and so forth. So when people come here to eat their lunch or bike or walk, they'll have a nice, more naturalized scenic area to enjoy.
Okay, and today we've got the Minnesota Conservation Corps working on putting up fencing, and what else are they doing?
They're going to be assisting us with planting our whole shoreline area here. After the stormwater measures were put in, we kind of sat back with the new Overlook area going in. We went, how else can we enhance this area? Because there was a large riprap, weedy looking area here, and we said, you know what, we want it to look nicer. So the Watershed District applied for a $40,000 grant from the DNR to naturalize this 1,100 linear foot area. It is the largest project outside the metro area in the state of Minnesota, so we're really proud to have that project located right here in Detroit Lakes.
All right, and when is all this supposed to be done?
Actually, it should be wrapped up by mid-June, latest July. So we have the MCC crew. That was another grant that the district wrote for, to get a crew for a 3-week period to help us plant all the native flowers and grasses and shrubs and trees that are going into this project.
I'm here today with the folks behind the scenes of building the Scenic Overlook on the Highway 10 Connect Detroit Lakes project, and we're going to take a quick break and be back with Brad Green and Eric Brown after this. Welcome back to Hometown Happenings. I'm Carol McCarthy, and I'm standing here with Brad Green today, and we're talking about the Scenic Overlook on the Highway 10 Connect Detroit Lakes project, which is in the process of being built, and it should be done in early June. Yep. And Brad Green, now you are representing, of course, the City of Detroit Lakes. You're the Public Works Director, Supervisor, and what is Detroit Lakes' role? Obviously, it's the hometown, but what is the role?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Carol. It is really exciting time. It's not very often we get to put the stamp, a new image on our community as we are right now, working very closely with a number of government agencies, with the particularly MnDOT and their construction crew. They've worked very closely with us. The watershed has a big input on this with the water control, quality control, which again, Detroit Lakes are named. The water quality is what really makes our town, and what a visual impact we can have here. We've done the first impervious surface concrete boat landing. If you go up and pour water on it, the water goes immediately through. We have a rain garden garden. We have several retention ponds. And what's really exciting about the DNR grant, we get a chance to restore approximately a quarter mile of shoreline on Big Detroit Lake back to its natural environment. And we'll give people an opportunity to park, sit, enjoy it at the same time.
All right. And I noticed that the boat landing, it's kind of a U, and now where will people park?
Yeah, that is pretty much a drop and shoot landing. The parking is approximately a couple hundred feet down the road by the Overlook, which gives seating. Your family can sit there and enjoy it, have lunch, like Tara said, and things. The exciting part of this is we're connecting it. We have a trail system. We are working on our trail system, bike system, walking, and so we have about a half mile of off-road trail that we have adjoining the Overlook. We'll tie to our system, and it'll really make it great access to a number of hotels, businesses, and the whole community as a whole to enjoy just out in a nice evening walk in warm weather.
Right. And Brad Green will be talking to you on another episode of Hometown Happenings regarding that bike trail. And thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you, Carol.
And right now it's Eric Brown with Land Elements. I'm sorry, I was thinking plants. Eric Brown, what is your role in this?
Our role was to look at all the different entities, the plans with MnDOT, with Becker County, with Pelican River Watershed, and Minnesota DNR, and soften up this very large expanse of road and concrete and water area. So what we were able to do is, with the help of all those different entities, come to a consensus and figure out exactly how we wanted this space to look with the native trees, shrubs, natural grasses, and we implemented the design, and now it's being installed.
Okay. And what kind of timeline was this? I mean, how long did this take?
Tara Guter from Pelican River Watershed contacted us, I think, early last summer, and we had originally met out on the site, went through the initial scope, and did some site measurements and site analysis last summer. So we were able to see the site pre-construction, and then came up with the designs this winter, had numerous meetings with all those different entities, make sure that all our I's are dotted and T's are crossed, and now it's being installed this spring.
Eric Brown from Land Elements, one of the many entities involved in this Scenic Overlook on the Highway 10 Connect Detroit Lakes project. And I just wanted to take a moment here to thank all my guests today, Eric, as well as Brad Green from the City of Detroit Lakes, Tara Getter from the Pelican River Watershed District, and Tom Lundberg from MnDOT. And for Hometown Happenings and TV3, I'm Carol McCarthy.